It's a fixture that jumps off the page. A clash laced with intrigue, and one that for some unlocks flashbacks of goal fests from yesteryear. It evokes memories of Ferdinand, Ginola and Aspria's celebration, of Fowler and Collymore leading the Liverpool charge, and of an emotionally exhausted Kevin Keegan slumped over the advertising hoardings. Indeed, it is often a matchup that is almost as draining to watch as to play in, but it always produces. Tonight, adding to the mix Newcastle's unquestionable quality but questionable consistency, and Liverpool's dominance of the division, with the humbling of Manchester City last time out, just the latest positive day at the office in an eye-catching campaign thus far. Well, Newcastle have lost their last 6 Premier League games against Liverpool and are winless in 15 against the Merseysiders. Tonight for the Magpies, Premier League ever present this season, Nick Pope has the gloves. The back four includes local lad Dan Burn, who's tasted victory against Liverpool in Brighton colours previously, and Fabian Schär, who's a booking away from a ban. Tonali, Guimaraes and Joe Linton are charged with keeping control of the midfield area, where Liverpool have been so dominant this season, while Anthony Gordon, a Liverpool fan formerly of Everton, and Jacob Murphy, who replaces Joe Willock, will aim to supply the fit-to-start Alexander Isak, who has shaken off a hip issue. Harvey Barnes and Callum Wilson, who have previously found the net against Liverpool, wait in the wings, alongside Matt Targett, who returns, having been out for a year. In the last few weeks, Liverpool have beaten the reigning champions of England, Germany and Spain by an aggregate score of 8-0, so confidence is understandably sky high. Queeveen Kelleher starts a 7th Premier League game in a row in Alisson's absence. Jarell Quansah is introduced into the back four in Trent Alexander-Arnold's place. Alexis McAllister has to watch his step a little in the heat of the midfield battle, starting the night on 4 yellow cards. Curtis Jones comes in for Dom Szoboszlai. Cody Gakpo has 7 goals in 9 games for club and country, and Mo Salah has netted in each of his last 6 Premier League outings. Darwin Núñez for Luis Diaz is the third and final change from the weekend. The 3 players to drop out all warm the bench. Off we go, with St James's Park bursting with anticipation. There have been 15 evening kickoffs between these two in the Premier League era. They've produced 51 goals. Those contests include 2 famous 4-3 wins for Liverpool in the 90s, who've generally come out on top, with 11 wins in those 15 clashes. Indeed, Newcastle have tasted victory just the once. Of course, those in red are favourites tonight, but in football, you just never know, Michael Bridges.
Well, that's what the Premier League is all about. Any team can beat anybody, and the challenge for Newcastle at home, you know, they've got to come out and make sure they start well, don't give away any silly mistakes, and the one for me, it's the midfield. There's some great players on display in Newcastle's midfield. I watched them against West Ham. They really let themselves down in that midfield 3. They got overran, and you're coming up against an incredible Gravenberch, Jones and McAllister, so the battle for midfield early on is the one I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top.
And there's a first crunching challenge. Newcastle a man light for the time being, but on they go here with Gordon. Trying to find a little bit of room. Tonali tiptoeing through and testing Kelleher inside the opening 2 minutes.
Well, it's wonderful feet from Tonali going past McAllister. Jones doesn't want to put in a challenge, and as he opens up his body, he's just trying to find